Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Greg. Um,
Oh, how are you?
I, I'm good.
Good, good.
I think, a simple question. Um, I have a client who really has low energy in the morning and just kind of drags around. So I recommended cinnamon and peppermint to her.
Uh-huh.
But she also has chronic diarrhea, which has yet to be diagnosed. And I was wondering if I gave her the wrong advice
No,
because I thought you.
actually, cinnamon is one of the treatments for diarrhea, and so
Oh,
it's
I
not
had.
aggravating. It should help, but a lot of times you have a couple of different issues that could be. One is just a super stress-plagued digestive tract. So things like, I mean, cinnamon would still be a go-to thing for that, but you could also add like ANS or um
Ginger?
ginger could help diarrhea. I mean, it's a good tonic for the gut. Let me look something up here. Hmm.
I thought you had mentioned that someone who was having trouble with peristalsis, they should take cinnamon. So I thought possibly it would have
Mm,
the opposite effect.
yeah, in really stubborn cases, sandalwood.
Sandalwood.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom. Give me just a second. I'll be right.
Sure.
Back. Yeah, sorry about that. So, anytime that you're seeing like chronic diarrhea, one of the things that is always a little bit of a concern is one, there could be tension in the diaphragm,
Mhm.
um, but it's usually poor vagal tone. And so things that help establish like more um, stimulation of the vagus nerve or the
Mhm.
parasympathetic part of the nervous system. And so, marjoram, tarragon, anise, sage. Um, in these cases, I tend to like to have them inhale marjoram like multiple times a day.
Okay.
And, if you get it on the skin, great, but it can just be done through inhalation.
Okay.
I treated this one person, I don't know, about a year ago. And they were really prone to bad bouts of diarrhea. And it wasn't like every day, but it was 5 days out of the week or something.
Uh,
And if they were under stress, it would be every day for, a month or two at a time. And so we tried several different things, but the thing that really kind of snapped them out of it was the marjoram just multiple times a day. And it's to really fortify and stimulate the parasympathetic part of the nervous system. It can get really super depleted.
Uh-huh.
And there are certain oils that can stimulate that area, marjoram being one of the better ones, for like really depleted, pulling them out of fight flight and really fortifying the rest and repair mode. But
Mhm.
in some cases, like here, we're talking about sandalwood for really chronic diarrhea. Sandalwood can be used sometimes to stimulate the parasympathetic part of the nervous system. It's not my first go-to thing, but in really stubborn cases, that could be used. But my guess is you're probably going to be able to resolve this over a week or two of just lots of inhalation with marjoram at
Oh,
a fraction of the cost.
yeah,
The
I have given her marjoram, so for something else, so she
Yeah,
already has that.
yeah, I would say just really go hard on the marjoram, like multiple times a day. Just inhale 40, 50 times and just, and then 3, 4 hours goes by and then again. And just keep doing that as the day progresses and just day after day after day. And like within a week or two, you should see some sort of benefit. As far as the cinnamon and the peppermint goes, I would keep on that, especially the cinnamon. I like the cinnamon as a general body, like stimulating the processes as well as peppermint.
Mhm.
And so they both would kind of work. Both would augment the treatment, and so good instincts there. And I would stay on that as well.
Is the marjoram mainly for, say, someone who's under a lot of stress,
It
or
could
is
be,
it
be
just in
s-
general?
it could be stress, but it's just like a depleted part of that nervous system. And it could get depleted for all kinds of reasons. It could be an illness, it could be stress, it could be um,
Yeah,
digestive issues, it could be poor sleep, it could be lots of reasons.
yeah.
And so how it gets there kind of, at least
Doesn't,
for me, doesn't really matter. Like I still just go to that part of the nervous system and start trying to fortify it.
well, she had, about a year ago, she had to take quite a few antibiotics for some dental
It's
work.
probably
She
that's probably
thinks
what
that
it
that's
is.
when it started.
Yeah.
I mean, so,
So like on that note, I would still do all the things that we're talking about, but if you really suspect that the intestinal flora was off, a few drops of Palmarosa daily would
okay,
help reestablish healthy flora.
okay,
Yeah,
all righty. And internal
yeah,
or just,
yeah. That would need to be internal. Yeah,
okay, great.
yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.